Hi there and welcome to the Academy. This quick video will make sure that you have your Hs129 the Mighty Duck set up correctly for tank killing missions. So the things to make sure you have are always have the 20mm guns selected. The 15mm guns, if you take it off, that's these ones here, are absolutely terrible. They don't do anything. So take the 20mm. Take the Mark 103 if they're available because they have more rounds and it's a faster rate of fire. Mirror is optional. And bombs are also optional, but I would always take them, and payload 32 is the one I would always take. And that gives you 80 rounds on the Mark 103, 520mm cannons, and lots of MG17s. Fuel for whatever you need, but generally 50% is fine. Convergence doesn't really matter, because all of the guns are right in the front of the aircraft. But I use 450 because it's a good kind of general purpose number. But you can go down to 350 if you're determined to kill tanks, and even as low as 250. Bomb timer is 5 seconds as standard. The layout of the weapons, the Mark 103, the tank killing gun is directly underneath. You have your machine guns with the 2000 rounds are in here, and then the 20mm is, or 15mm if you made a mistake and taken the wrong one, is up here directly under the cockpit. So let's get started. So a quick look around the cockpit. On the top right here we have Flugelbomben. That is our external bombs, and we can just get rid of those. I'll just dump them now and the lights will go out as we drop them. There goes one on the left and then the right hand bomb. So it's always an easy reminder. Then we have all of the machine gunny type things. So MG17, the very long bar here that's got over 1000, those are your machine guns, which are garbage. They're not really good for anything. You have the MG151s, so that are your 20mm cannons, don't take the 15mm. And then you have this weird flashing light, the Schusswaffel, that is your 30mm cannon. So before we actually fire the weapons, let's have a quick look at the key mappings. Settings, key mapping, weapon control, so we go. So there are 3 groups. Group 3 does not do anything in the Mighty Duck. Group 1, this is the really important group. Whatever key you set here, this is going to fire your 30mm cannon. This is your tank killing one, but it also fires your machine guns at the same time. And as far as I'm aware, you can't separate the two. Group 2 is your 20mm cannon, and you're going to use that for everything else. So this is for your T-34s, your KV-1s, and potentially BT-7s. This is for armoured cars, the little small T-70s, buildings, dugouts, everything else. And let's see how they sound in the cockpit and out. So here's the weird thing. So I'm going to fire the big cannon, the 30mm, but it fires the machine guns at the same time. So if you listen, kind of sounds like just a machine gun firing. But if we look outside the aircraft, the main thing is the big cannon underneath firing? And it is. We can see the big shell dropping out from underneath. And because the machine guns are kind of close to the cockpit, that's what you hear. You don't hear the cannon underneath. Now if we go back inside, and now I'm going to fire just the 20mm cannon. Now that kind of sounds, and it looks like you'd expect a tank killing round to sound. And the reason why it sounds so loud is because the 20mm cannons are located pretty much right by your chin. You see them flashing there? So inside the cockpit, you'd think you'd be killing tanks, but this is going to do absolutely nothing against the T-34. The quiet one, that's the one you want. And the way you can just double check is if you look over here, you see the glowing one, the Schusswaffel. When I fire the cannons with the machine guns, it flashes. When I fire the 20mm, only the little dial, the MG151 spins. So there you go. Hopefully that'll stop you shooting the wrong type of bullets at the wrong type of targets. See you soon.